Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Ravenshire Hobby Plays. Today, we are playing Harvey Birdman Attorney at Law for the PlayStation 2. And joining me is Ben.
Can I ever join you if I'm always here?
Point well made. Ben's going to be controlling. I'm going to be doing some random narrations of things because most of this game's voice acted.
Wonderful. Let's work for us.
Yep. And most of it is, actually, if I remember, I think all of it is voice acted by the actual voice actors of the series.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to leave the subtitles on so you can read what's going on if one of us talks over because I can't shut up.
Yes, we'll do our best, but I can't make any promises when it comes to him.
Which is also why, if I'm not mistaken, I think Stephen Colbert didn't do his voice in this game for Philkin 7.
Mm-hmm.
And that might be why he's not in the game.
Wonderful.
I can't remember because I feel like I remember him not being in the game.
Alright, let's go with a new game. Just override stuff.
Yep.
I see, at least made it somewhere. A decent amount within the game.
Yeah. Looks like I did something.
Yeah. We're just going to override it all.
Snappers! People are trying to sleep.
Ah, the tasty smell of the start of a weenie roast. I need to get me some kielbasa and White Hots.
7-letter word for long and hard. Starts with an A. What is this? I know this. What would be long and hard?
Ioquab.
Pretty sure it's arduous.
Arduous.
Arduous is probably the answer.
Arousal. I'm going with Ioquab.
Okay.
It fits perfectly and is long and incredibly hard to pronounce. Except I feel like... Nah. 2 down, 65 to go.
Birdman! Pant! You're half of the duplex! It burned down!
Peter Potamus, you're under arrest for the arson of this guy's half a house.
Harvey, help me! I didn't do it! Well, I mean, if I was going out, so I'd throw your mailbox in and keep it going a bit longer for my s'mores, but I didn't start it!
Ordinarily, I'd turn down a case while busy with something else. But seeing how this hippo saved me in a case, I need a good lawyer, now!
Hey, anybody got an extra set of trousers? Damn intern ripped my good chinos!
Save me!
Yeah, sure.
And even saved my life.
Birdman's drowning! All right, what'd I do? What'd I do?
What are you...
1,000! 1,000!
I have to. I'll take the case.
All right. Examine.
I'll take the case.
Harvey, Harv, HB, Birdman, Harry, whatever you call him, this superhero turned lawyer defends the helpless and downtrodden when any other lawyer probably would not.
Did you get that thing that I sent to you?
Peter Potamus is a lawyer at 7 and 7 alongside Harvey Birdman. While he manages to get out of doing actual work, he excels at sexual innuendos, flatulence, and excessive eating.
Good for him.
I agree. It's always important to be good at something.
Yeah, exactly. Have a purpose in life.
Volturo.
Birdman, is it not enough that you taste by having your duplex? Now you have to suffer by losing to me.
Oh, Henry! Mwah.
Oh, cute. An air kiss. Followed by an air fondle, air squeeze, and then finally an air...
Order! Order in the courtroom! Presenting evidence.
An old-fashioned record album, squawking heads, burning down your house. Police record. The fire started around 11 p.m. and burned for about 2 hours before emergency vehicles showed up. By then, the duplex was burned to the ground. A book of matches from Boobies. It has Potamus's name and phone number handwritten inside.
Perfectly reasonable.
Thank you, Your Honor. Now, I would like to... Mr. Peter Potamus to the stand.
Okay, don't say anything. Got it? The less you say, the better our case.
Now, Mr. Potamus, if you wouldn't mind, jury and the world, your total and complete guilt in this case?
I am sorry. I will not admit to anything because I have a bad case of laryngitis. Therefore, I cannot talk. Good day then.
But you just... this is preposterous. Your Honor, if I could, I demand the defendant admit to the crime. I demand it.
Mr. Bam Bam, does your defendant have laryngitis?
Hippopotamuses are big, but if they have wings, they would then be birds, and they could fly, and therefore laryngitis. Yes, they are laryngitises.
Okay, that's their genus.
Yes.
Okay.
Laryngitis? Why, of course. He probably couldn't even say one more word.
Because birds can't talk.
I told you. Case dismissed.
Laughable. No further questions, Your Honor. He did it.
Mr. Bombs over Baghdad, you're up.
Ladies and gentlemen, sure, my client appears to be a callous, privileged, sticky mess of a hippo, but he is also...
Well, he is a mutant hippo, that is true.
I mean, he is walking on 2 feet.
Well, no, he's also sentient.
Yeah.
Storyline joke. I think he's innocent.
I think he's pretty mutant.
A person of special needs. A man on a journey through life without the aid of fingers or thumbs, and therefore incapable of starting a fire.
If it pleases Your Honor, why don't we just ask someone who saw the whole thing happen?
Would a Mrs. Gigi Quackenbush Lopez Finderstein David Peck Wong Birdman Mitor? What? Please take the stand.
Gigi! Wife, I think. What are you doing?
If you would, please tell the court what you saw that fateful evening when...
Of course. Harry Birdman and I recently got back together. We're married, you know. Anyway, I was returning from my butcher's house, when I saw a small fire on our porch. I saw that hippo just standing there with those matches in his hand.
You mean that in conjunction with the book of matches found at the scene, this testimony puts Potamus on the scene with intent? Nothing further!
I think I get a cross-examination or something, right?
Well, no doubt. You need to hammer down, good buddy. You are in the granny land looking for beaver. Watch for bears. Over.
I'll take that as a yes.
That line cracks me up. Mostly it's to watch for bears.
Oh yeah? Press that button. Again. Again.
What, this one or this one?
No. Gigi has been married 7 times and never divorced. One of her more forgettable marriages is to everyone's favorite Harvey Birdman.
I'm going to press against that.
Yeah.
You never admitted that to anyone before, and it's on record. Gigi, wife.
I do
Not
love the
mulling under
stenographer.
oath, Harry.
Always using their stethoscope.
No, that's it? Nothing else?
I would bet that I could present something that contradicts this statement.
Hmm.
Yeah, nothing looks out of place here. I would bet that I could present something that contradicts this
No.
statement.
Here?
That one.
Are you sure? Because here we have it saying
Oh,
that
yeah,
the fire
that's right.
started at 11.
Oh, yeah, present that thing then.
Yeah.
That thing.
But that's an hour after the police record says the fire started.
Yeah, except that the clock in my car is set wrong because of daylight savings.
Hmm. I guess all we have is matches.
This matchbook, found at the scene of the crime, my house.
Sure, looks like a matchbook to me.
Don't you find it strange that my client would put his own name and phone number on the very matches he used to burn my house and leave them there for all to find?
Not really. He was probably gonna give them to some intern.
Nah, I was gonna give them to Savannah over at Boobies.
Aha! Ixnay on the atches, May.
No, I mean I was gonna give them to Savannah until I saw Gigi. I gave him to her at the weenie roast at your place, Birdman. She asked for him, and I, being a gentleman, obliged. Plus, it's not like I could ever use him without thumbs at all.
So that does place Gigi at the scene of the crime with the book of matches. Wait, but why?
Bird girl to the rescue! I found a new piece of evidence. It's a cigarette lighter with the initials PP engraved on the side. I found it at your house, Birdman.
Oh, thanks for that evidence. That's great. For the other side...
A cigarette lighter with Mr. Potamus's initials on it at the scene of the conflagration. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I believe that this is what we refer to as a smoking gun.
Or some people I know call it a lighter.
Something here just doesn't make sense.
A fancy cigarette lighter with ornate initials engraved on the side. The initials read PP. I don't think so. I think they look
Poblano
like G's.
pepper.
That too. But I really think they look like G's.
Those aren't his initials.
But how do we know that PP stands for Peter Potamus? It could stand for
Reason.
P the Funk Maker, Phil Febin, or maybe even, Hey, Peanut! What's your last name?
The matches.
My wife.
Did she say she was my wife again? Because maybe she could help me with that 7-letter word.
Would the witness please rephrase their testimony for the court?
I can change my testimony. I pulled up in front of our place and saw Petey. Whatever. He was lighting a fire by the front door using that lighter. I drove off to get help from my precious husband, Harry.
I believe that.
Yeah, nothing looks out of place here.
Using that lighter.
I would beg to differ with this statement, but I think it sounds just fine.
I don't believe that.
Oh? Where did you drive for help?
I drove down the street and dialed 911 on my cell phone.
I can't believe I processed incriminating evidence against Birdman's client. Now there's no way Birdman can win this case on his own. He needs me and the Bird team now more than ever. I will make up for this, but how? How?
Sorry.
I know! 911! That's it! I'll get the recording, we'll find out her story doesn't check, and I will save this case! To the burglar! This will do it, Birdman! I found new evidence which will convict Potamus for good! I mean Gigi.
Thanks, I think.
All right. New evidences.
Let's listen.
Hey,
There's like a duplex on fire.
Oh, okay. What is the address?
I'm not really sure, but it belongs to Birdman.
Okay, ma'am. Would that be a Henry or Harvey Birdman?
Oh, it's Harry.
Oh. Okay, well, according to our directory, there are no Harry Birdmans in the area. I'm sorry, is this Gigi?
Yeah.
Hi, it's me, Scott.
Hey, you. How you doing? I didn't know you were working tonight.
Yeah, only a few more hours. I'll see you later.
Yeah, you will.
The official 911 emergency recording of Gigi calling in the fire at 12:30 a.m. Audio evidence.
I see.
But that's what it took her an hour and a half to get down the road
Yeah.
to call on her cell phone.
Yes.
I don't.
She had to push the car. It's out of gas.
Oh. Wait, what?
Yeah. Perfectly reasonable.
I think you need to present that tape.
Okay. Only because you claim to be a lawyer.
I'm not claiming to be a lawyer. I'm claiming to be smarter than Birdman.
Are you sure?
No.
Okay.
This evidence says you made the call at 12:30 a.m. That's exactly an hour and a half after you said you saw Potamus setting the fire.
Well, here's what happened. I drove to the birdcage to see if you were there. You weren't, but there was this suspicious guy with an eye patch who I flirted with. I mean, watched for like an hour because I thought he had something to do with the fire. He didn't. Then I drove to Peanut's house to see if he was awake. He was. Or at least he was by the time I left. Oh. And that is when I called 911 to report the fire.
So you pretty much let my house burn down? All my stuff gone? My Belle Biv Devo collection? My coupons?
The thing I sent him?
That thing he sent me? Wait, what thing?
A prenuptial agreement between Harvey and Gigi saying she gets half of any insurance claim.
What? Wait! There's the motive!
So, seeing as you don't keep track of things I send to you, I brought a copy with me.
Alright. More paper.
A prenuptial agreement between Harry Birdman and Gigi stating that Gigi will receive half of any insurance money for theft or destruction of Harry's personal property.
You may have motive and access to the crime scene and a reasonable time frame and opportunity, but I have proven that the fire was started with Potamus's engraved lighter. That lighter is integral to winning this case.
So you are telling the court that the owner of the lighter is the arsonist. Isn't that right, Volturo?
Those aren't his initials! It's GG, not BP.
Oh no.
He also has no fingers.
That's true. How do we know it actually starts fire? It could just spray confetti out of it when you open it. Let's see.
Have you attempted to use the lighter? This is nothing more than one of those trick lighters that squirt water. Here, let me show the court. So, as you can plainly see, that man is on fire, and therefore this is not a trick lighter.
I don't think that was it. Oh,
Oh, good for me.
good job. Try one of those.
How do he... not initials.
Okay.
While these may appear to be Peter Potamus's initials engraved on the lighter, if you flip it over, tilt it at a 90-degree angle while gleaming it towards the sun and possibly wear an eye patch, the initials clearly read GG.
By the great god of horn gods, I declare this case over.
I can't believe it. We won!
See? I told you we could do it.
We won! We
Wait, what?
won!
So, who won?
Eeny, meeny, miny, Birdman.
All right. Yes, let us save.
That was...
Fantastic.
It was so random.
Well, Potamus, it looks like I'll have to crash at your place for a while.
Sure, but you have all that insurance money coming to you. Too bad Gigi gets half.
Actually, I get all of it.
Evidence that proves that Harvey is entitled to insurance money.
Because that prenup was between Harry and Gigi, not Harvey.
I don't know. Could be burning down your house.
I doubt it.
I guess I'll go with it. Self-proclaimed
It turns
lawyer.
out Harry Birdman signed this prenuptial agreement, and I would like to take this time to tell everyone that I am not Harry.
Ha ha ha! Quadruple entendre! At least in French it is.
I guess he is in the game.
Bears!
Yeah, bear. The bear looks very happy.
Yes.
No, it was a different person. It wasn't Colbert. It was Stephen Stanton.
Wonderful. Alright, so we will see you next time for The Cleaning Crew.